7th, 2022. Yeah, tough day yesterday. I didn't put a video out. Gary put one out I thought was great, and I didn't really have much to add on to that. So yesterday, a little bit of tough day. We came down. It was a good short. We have this blue line right here, which is a multi-month, or well, it's not even it's 2 months, right? It's June and July trend line, and that's kind of what we were fighting yesterday. So that and the 61.8, right? So here's the 61.8 from that move from the June low to the August high. Put on a fib, and 61.8 is right around the 39.02 area. Okay, so obviously we're fighting that. We also had this trend line that came across, which we started fighting yesterday also, deciding if we were going to poke through. We actually dropped through last night, and so now we've been coming up, testing it, probably going over it a couple times. And then the big question, I think, for me and for probably everybody is, what do we do next, right? It's a tough call. You know, I still feel that I would like to go up into the 4,000 area. You know, will that happen? I don't know. But that's what I would like to see happen. At this point right here, the charts are saying that we have a potential target down here at the 39 or 37.88, 37.90 to the 37.80, which corresponds to the 78.6 line for that move up from June to August, right? So that's, you know, I have to agree that since we dropped the 61.8, if I'm playing fibs and thinking fibs, then I'm coming down here to 78.6. I would be short. Go ahead and take the short, and it might take a couple days for us to get there. That's what I would be thinking. So as I play futures today, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm going to go ahead and concentrate on shorts coming down. Any pop, I'll try to sell and come on down. That's what I'm thinking on the future side. Now, will I change at a moment's notice? Absolutely. Could I be enticed to go long if we go above this trend line? Absolutely. So this trend line comes down from the Powell Tough Talk. Okay, and I have going down to this one on the 2nd of September or something like that. But anyway, we're kind of holding on, but we pierced it already right here. So that tells me there might be a chance that we can come back up through here. Yeah, it's just all these things, right? So, you know, at the end of the day, you know, who knows? Because I don't. That's kind of what I'm thinking now, is they could take it either way, and I'll play along accordingly. This 39, you know, I would say somewhere in here between 39.02 and 39.88, you know, that's a real area right here. You know, if I'm playing boxes like up in here, I would go ahead and probably put a box in here, right? And I would probably do something like this and say, you know, if we go above it, I'm long, and if we go below it, I'm short. That's kind of my thought, you know, because I could actually bring this box here way out over here, right? So here we are, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 4 or 5 trading days where this area right in here is significant. So that, again, it tells me, I know my chart's getting cluttered and I don't like it, but it's just the way it is. I'd say that this is a real area right here. So I think that if we make any kind of move above this trend line and stay above this box, then I've got to be thinking we're gonna maybe get a squeeze up. And if we drop below the box at 38.90, then I'm gonna maintain my short and probably take a SPY short. So that's kind of my thinking. Okay, so SPY. So I'll move on to SPY now. And on SPY, if I'm playing my 921 moving average system, which states that once we get below the 34 EMA, the 9 and 21 EMA, we're short. So if you would have taken a short in here, whether you took it up here or you wait till it close, you'd be in the money, right? Take it close to the at the money, and you would maintain your short. So right now we're going to open up a little bit shorter than we did yesterday, or a little bit lower than we did yesterday, and yeah, all is good, right? I mean, I was kind of waiting for a move right here. I couldn't get in. I could have gotten in. You could take, yeah. There's a whole little seminar. I'm going to do a webinar on this system, and I'm just writing up the final paperwork. I want to give you documentation, something you can keep and hold on to, and not have to remember or rerun a video. So that's coming here really soon. If I look at my Elliott wave system, or just an Elliott wave, or this wave down, don't even call it Elliott wave system, just call it a 5-wave down. Here's my bottom of my 3. Here's my 4 that I predicted. That I had a big box up here. This is what I thought we would do, and then come down. And so here's my box to the downside. So that's what I would be playing if I'm playing SPY down to 382. Probably the 377, which is should be the 78.6. That's actually, it's what I would ultimately like to see. Would make sense to me. Now, but just because I want it to make sense to me doesn't mean that it's going to play nicely and give me what I want. So I have to always take that into consideration. Okay, one last thing, which is Apple. Just like the SPY system, Apple system, the same exact thing. If you were short up here, you would have followed it down. You would have gotten out either here or here, depending on your system. My system would have said wait till 158. You would have been out. You'd have been waiting. This would have been no man's land. And then as soon as we drop down into here, about 156, you would have been short. Apple's going to open up, looks like 155, 154.50. So pretty much flat where it opened. So you'd still be short. And I think my system, I had the same thing, 3, 4, 5 coming down to here. This, my TOS Elliott wave system, it actually has started a new wave, and this is going to be a wave to the upside. You get a 1 here, 2 here, 3 up here. So that, again, gives me a little concern to say, got to be careful here. Got to be watching this. Would I like to see a move down here to 150? Absolutely. Will I? I don't know. That's where we're finding out. So it might make sense that if we bust up above this 34, that maybe take it long. I don't know the exact number yet. Or we could just go maybe above. You can modify the system and say, I'm going to take this long above the 21. So, and just, play for day trades. Okay, I'll keep this short, and that's all I've got. Going back to, let me just minimize that. Going back to this system again, 38.90, I would watch ES, and if we drop below that, then I would take SPY short at the money, which I'll throw an alert out if we get there. And then my target down would probably be this bear target 2. I don't know if we can get there today, 38.30. But the speakers, I don't know if I think you can see this, but we have quite a few speakers. So I don't know how crazy that's going to be. You got Bark in there. You got Fed Meister. You got Fed Baynard, Fed Barr, the Fed's beta book. I mean, there's going to be a lot of information here. These are Pacific time, by the way. So anyway, so it might be worth it just to sit out today and just hang on to your money. Not a bad play either. Sometimes you can make money by not playing. Okay, talk to you guys in chat.